I was born ready, but I'm never done. Triumphant looks just to find the right one. Melanin pop bright like the sun. Sun kissed and you wish to compare, hun. Be careful what you wish, don't you dare, hun. Tried to warn you, see the message wasn't clear, hun. I am a woman of my word, cause I'm fair, hun. Give you what you asked for, cause I care, hun. Now you feel me now.
Bitch, when we leave, when the cameras go off, I
Oh damn, yeah, they got a job to do.
So y'all, let's just move it along because I'm RHOA is just gonna piss me off even further. But so let's get into New Jersey. So the season premiere was the other night. I think it was like an episode ago, maybe. And yeah, the season has been really chill. It kicked off heavy with Teresa and Jackie. Let's just get into the nitty gritty. Let's just get into
listen. Just don't call me a cunt, and we're good.
Cunt. That shit was funny as hell.
Damn, Teresa.
I think both of them is wrong, and that's just my opinion. I think both of them is wrong. Teresa shouldn't have been spreading the room. I don't think. Y'all know.
It's one thing to say it. It would have been different if she would have said it to Jackie or somebody else, but like, don't say it at the party.
Yeah,
and then don't say it to everybody at the party.
No, Teresa.
Yeah, and then you told everybody at the party, but
Jackie
people hosting the party. Yeah.
Teresa ain't that bright. She's the brightest crayon in the crayon box.
She is not.
She don't be knowing. That's why I say I don't think she was being malicious. I think she just was. She seen him and was like,
"Listen, she ain't that damn dumb. We gotta stop this."
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
she
say
is. It's like I don't know. It's really either or.
I don't.
She
think
really either is that damn dumb.
I don't think
really
she's just read type of person. I don't think she's that calculated.
No, listen.
I don't think she has the brains to be that calculated.
Listen, I don't know if anybody ever watched when.
Ooh, Josh.
Mm-hmm.
What happened?
Ooh, Josh. I don't think she has a brain.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't know if anybody saw when Teresa was on Celebrity Apprentice. Them celebrities looked at Teresa like, we is in trouble.
She doesn't have a brain.
Lord, because every challenge you had to have a captain or a project manager, however they call it. And every time she was the captain, the team was just like, bitch, who's gonna get fired?
That rumor is not new, like that rumor is like the husband said, he heard about that rumor maybe a year ago.
I feel like at this point, what husband hasn't been put in a rumor at this point?
It's not like I feel like
husband or wife, to be honest. Especially when you're a celebrity.
I think Teresa just heard it and seeing them happy at that party, she probably was like,
not seeing them happy.
I think she just heard that rumor. She was like,
honestly, I really do think she was just drunk. I don't think she really thought about it like that.
Just drunk and dumb. Okay.
I don't think she even was like, because to be honest, she really doesn't have a brain to even be that calculated. I just really think that she was just that drunk. Like how you just really hear something, and I think she probably really just heard it. But she claims she's been heard it, but I think she had really just kind of heard it, and she was gonna keep it to herself. But like when she just got drunk, I think she just,
you know how you hear something and you want to confirm. You want to see if anybody else heard the same shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like she was trying to ask around, like this their first all cast events. She probably trying to ask, did you hear that shit? Did you hear that too? Or am I tripping?
But it's like at the same time, it's like that's just crazy how like out of all times you waited to this party.
It's not,
so it does seem calculated too, though.
It wasn't the time or place, and she was dead ass wrong for even doing that shit.
But I just think the thing is, whether she heard it or not, because it happened at the party, she could have just apologized.
Yes.
She did. She said sorry, but then she said but. She said, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you can't say I'm sorry, but just say I'm sorry.
She said, but I was drinking, and if it's not true, then just defend your man and stuff like that. But for Jackie to then say, I heard Gia do coke in the bathroom, that's too far.
It was an analogy.
It was an analogy.
It doesn't matter.
It was a horrible analogy, and I myself personally would not have used it. But I get what she was trying to like. Oh shit, my damn iPad keep falling. I get what she was trying to say. Like, what if I just said something about somebody that you love?
She could have said Joe. She could have been like, I heard Joe do coke in the bathroom.
That bitch don't care about Joe.
She just said she should.
Not Josh.
You don't bring up no kids.
She don't care about Joe. I think she was trying to use somebody that Teresa really cares about. Teresa don't give a damn about damn Joe Judice.
Oh, I
Not
thought
at this point.
I thought you meant Joe Gorga. Never mind.
Dildo, so she must.
She don't give a damn about Joe Gorga either.
Josh,
That's very clear.
I think she do. She do.
I don't.
if
I don't
she's
think she care about neither one of them. But I think I get what Jackie was saying. Like, just the analogy was horrible, but I get what she was trying to say. Like, what if I just learned this out about Gia at Gia's party?
Gosh,
Did y'all hear
Gia said
Gia?
that about your child in the heat of an argument? You will be pissed. Because I know.
But after you just said something about their husband at their party.
I get that, yeah.
It's not even about her being your child. It's just she's just trying to get you to see that. What if I just said this about somebody that you love? Now, if her parents were alive, it would have been different. If she would have been like, "Oh, what if I said this about your parents or whatever?" But right now, her daughters are the only people that she really cares about. So let me just say this: what if I said? Well, not let me say this, but like, what if I said this, and then just went around saying this at a party?
It came out in the wrong time, in the wrong way.
But that being said, though, when you bring up people's children, because I don't have kids, but I know, like, me and my mom have discussions about it. Like, she would say it doesn't in any argument. When you bring up somebody's kids, they ain't not gonna hear shit you saying. They not gonna reason about anything. You just brought up their child and cope.
I was about to say,
all she heard was her child name and cope, and you just can't do that. And I'm sorry, but Jackie was wrong. They both wrong.
I think Jackie got caught up in the emotions.
I would admit they're both wrong.
They're both wrong as hell.
Jackie got caught up in the emotions because what I would have did if I had to say Gia, I would have took a breath first because she was just in the emotions, in my opinion, and I would have said, Teresa, what if I brought up your kids? And we'll stop right there.
I'm sorry, but I would.
Yeah, I probably would say that. I would just been like, oh, what if I said something about, like, just because she only cares about her kids, I would just be like, oh, what if I said something about, somebody that you love, like your kids or something, and I said something that was untrue. I would have just said that, but I wouldn't have said like a name and then said a specific topic. I wouldn't have done that.
Because
I would have
again,
I probably would have hit her.
Teresa. I feel like Teresa probably wanted to, but she can't.
She tried to throw something at her.
I was about to say, she tried. One thing about Teresa, she gonna throw something. She gonna throw whatever.
I just feel like the analogy was very, very, very wrong, but at the same time, the analogy would never came out if she would never did that.
Yeah.
And if the rumor is not true, I'm the type of person.
I wouldn't have got that upset. I get her being upset, but at the same time, she said it at his party.
Yeah.
All of their friends is hearing that.
So it hit different.
And she said it more than once, so it's like,
That's why I said I think it was more Jackie's emotion because she had to think about it like, damn, this is the first time we're filming together. I'm actually trying to move forward with you, and this is the shit you do on the first night. I think Jackie just got caught up in that. Like, if it was like a random type of rumor and she would have heard like in the streets or something, she wouldn't have got that. She wouldn't have got that upset. But because of the circumstances, she just got overwhelmed.
I don't think they need to have a battle royale, though. I don't think it needs.
Yeah, it's not that deep.
It requires Teresa owning it, giving a simple apology,
which is never going to happen. We know how the story goes.
I think it may happen. I really think Teresa, once the reunion rolls around, I feel like Teresa will apologize.
To this day, Teresa still.
Teresa who?
Jackie's gonna have to apologize for talking about bringing Gia up.
Jackie will apologize before Teresa does.
I don't like Jackie. I mean, I'm not a bit. Everybody knows I don't like Jackie. I'm not. Really,
you don't like Jackie?
I think she's boring. I don't really think she adds much.
Really?
I think
Jackie is the only person besides Caroline that calls Teresa dumb to her face.
Yeah, I think maybe that's why I love Jackie. It's like everybody act like they're so scared of her. I don't get it. How y'all scared of nobody? How y'all scared of somebody with no brain?
Well, we know Melissa ain't scared of her.
Well, shit, that's the thing.
I don't think Melissa is scared of her, but Melissa lets her get away with a lot of stuff just because Melissa wants her to have a relationship with her brother. Because if it was up to Joe Jorga on his own, he probably wouldn't have a relationship with her. If Melissa didn't. She loved to act like Melissa don't be having her back, but if it wasn't for Melissa, she probably wouldn't even have a relationship with her brother. She let a lot of shit slide.
Well, Melissa
just so she can have a relationship with her brother.
Having her back though, but I don't really think sister-in-laws are obligated to have your back though.
They're not.
I don't think so, but I get why. But
Good.
they're very family oriented, so I
Yeah,
get
because
why.
he's Italian.
Because I'm the same way. Like if I had if I was dating, well, I dated people whose families just didn't like me, but I don't feel like you should turn your back on your family just because your family don't like you. Like I'll never allow that to happen. I don't care because I'm family oriented too, so I would never allow that to happen. I just wouldn't go around them, but you ain't got to stop going around them.
Listen,
Period.
y'all saw how Melissa cut her cousin off. What was it, Kathy? Y'all saw she cut Kathy off. So any day that Joe says, you know what, I don't really like my sister no more, Melissa says, all right, we can forget her too.
Period.
Now that their parents there, I don't think that she'll do that.
They're not gonna do that now. I'm just saying, like,
yeah, but back then, yeah, I agree.
Okay,
I agree.
Let's move on to these rumors about Joe Gorga owing.
I missed it.
Tens of thousands of dollars.
So he owes $10,000, and I do.
You said you missed it, Ernest?
I did.
So basically, Michelle, the new girl, she brought basically her husband. He does kind of the same work as Joe, like kind of redoes houses and like flips them and stuff like that, like kind of like a real estate broker.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, so he basically did a deal with Joe, and he was supposed to be doing the advertisement on it, and Joe was supposed to be doing the actual fixing of the house and all that stuff like that. So they were supposed to be going half on the deal. Joe was supposed to pay them tens of thousands of dollars. Joe was supposed to pay him. He never paid him. So before we get into that, though, I do want to pull up receipts because we gonna get into this whole thing. Hold on, y'all.
Ooh, child.
Oh, I didn't know there was receipts involved.
Oh, it's receipts. Okay, so this report actually came out in 2018. Joe Gorga he was renovating a new house, and he was supposed to be doing a deal with this window company, and he was supposed to be paying them $17,000 for the overall. The overall amount was $17,586.69. He was supposed to pay them. That was his balance.
Wait, how much?
$17,058.69. Yes, and Joe never paid. Joe completely cut the company off, blocked them on everything, changed numbers, all this stuff. The company, and I'm going to give y'all the company's name.
I am so glad Juan Dixon is not here right now.
Okay.
The company is
You gotta say it one more time.
I am so glad Juan Dixon is not here right now.
You need to say it just a little louder. Just a little louder.
So the window company is Starlight Windows, and they sued him in 2018, and they actually won the lawsuit. He never paid them.
That means Phaedra wasn't their lawyer.
He couldn't provide. He was told by the court to provide receipts of the payment, and he never could provide any receipts. He never paid them. So he had a $17,000 tax lien, and he owes several people right now, and they just filed bankruptcy, and they just moved out of the house. The big house that they claim they built from the ground up. They are now living in a condo. And
no shade to the Gorga.
What happened to the short house?
Yeah.
Tax lien.
No shade to the Gorga family, but I remember Danielle said Teresa's house was in foreclosure. Now we got Joe's house going bankrupt. I'm gonna need the Gorgas to get together because they got kids. Their kids can't learn like this.
Well, Teresa just bought a $3.2 million house for her.
I saw.
Her new boyfriend, yeah.
Yeah, and it's in the same neighborhood Melissa and Joe just moved from.
That's so shady. That's so shady. I love it though.
Yes.
Yeah. Side note, as much as I don't like Teresa, I do like the relationship that she has. I'm glad she found somebody that seems like he loves her more than
I'm happy for her because we watched her life crumble.
Right before our eyes. Your man called you a bitch on TV.
He's a rich stockbroker. He gets international checks. She found a good one.
That means they have an accountant, so they don't even have to do their own taxes. Good. Thank you, God.
Okay. Thank you.
But Joe,
don't hurt double check though.
So how do y'all feel about all these receipts about Joe and what I just talked about?
It's not hard to believe.
I'm baffled.
It's kind of shocking because they always when the whole thing got caught up with Joe Giudice and Teresa, it was always, we pay our taxes. You would have thought they was the saints. And
that's
here you are not paying people.
Melissa loved using that read.
Mhm. Um,
I hope it doesn't affect Melissa, but
I
mean,
doubt it.
I don't think it is. I'm just saying I hope.
But that's just crazy. But to me, it's crazy how he's really like, to me, I don't care my opinion. He's like jealous of Melissa that she's like stepping into her own
Oh, that's
woman,
obvious.
making her own money.
That's
But it
why
looks like you're gonna be needing. Looks like you might
I actually
you might be
supported
without a
her.
job and gonna be needing to work at it.
But Melissa sells clothes,
Okay.
don't she?
Yeah, she has a
Yeah,
boutique.
she got a boutique.
Child, you hear
But
it every time.
Joe Gordon's
Every
gonna have to end
time.
up working there.
You can't
Keep
forget
on
about it
people.
because she mentions it in her taglines every season.
Yeah.
Envy this, envy that. Girl, we ain't that envious.
When Michelle brought it up, it wasn't far. It didn't sound far fetched to me.
I think tens of thousands sounds far fetched, but now that you just came with that receipt about the 17,000,
Ooh, that's a lot of money.
Because you know,
and then they won.
rebuilding houses, especially in New Jersey, is not cheap. That's very expensive work. And the house that Joe flips, and he hasn't flipped a house since what, 2019? That was the last successful house he flipped. So, and that's public record. You can go look that up. Jorga Construction. You can go look that up. So y'all do your own research on that. But
no shade, but maybe he should have called Robin. Didn't Robin flip a house?
Child, Robin.
Didn't she flip a house? I thought she did.
She didn't make.
She flips houses.
What was the profit?
She flipped it.
She only flipped like one.
What was the profit?
Oh well.
Still living in a condo.
For what she wanted.
They still live in a condo. And where's the house they built from the ground up? Child boo. We'll talk about it. Robin, she broken. We all know it. It doesn't matter.
I guess she flipping houses and wigs, huh?
You know what? I'm just gonna go. Yep. Can't do this today. Nope.
I am so glad Juan Dixon is not here right now.
Not here right now.
What's the motivation behind this?
What's the motivation?
What's the motivation behind this? Like, girl, you know the motivation.
Exactly.
Shabu. Okay, so I mean, anything else?
But do y'all think that Jen was right to? I mean, not Jen. That Michelle was right to bring it up to Jen.
I mean, Jen asked her what is.
Yeah, she did.
She did ask.
I mean, I think it was just a general question that, you know, if it deserved an answer, hey, got an answer.
But I do feel like because Michelle is actually doing business with Teresa, I do feel that she should have brought it to Teresa's attention before she said it to Jen. But at the same time, well, I think she should have brought it up to Teresa first. But I don't think she's wrong for bringing it up to Jen because if somebody owed my husband tens of thousands of dollars, so we want our money.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of money. And then I guess he thought that the husband, and they just released a sneak peek today, and I guess he thought the husband would like backtrack, and the husband was like, "No, you owe me money." It's like,
oh, they released. I didn't see that one. They released that one.
Yeah.
I'll send it to you after this, but
okay.
He literally was like, "You owe me money." He explained to him, and Joe was just like, "Is he really bringing this up on camera?" Yes, you owe him money, Joe. I mean, but it's not like it's not like it's a bad. Yo, Ernest really laughed. But it's not like it's a bad thing because in that line of work, money can get lost in translation. You know.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's you know, foreign, but it's just like be real about it. You know, these people are coming on camera. I would have called him before, like, yo, I know how much I'm gonna get it to you, you know, just so he won't bring the shit up on camera. But you waiting, and now they on the show, they gonna bring the shit up.
I think what Joe is because the way Michelle explained the story is that they had this deal. Joe got the money.
Yeah.
Was supposed to split the money and never gave him the money. And mind you, this is not like no, you know, $20 or something like it. But bitch, I mean $20. That's $20, whatever.
Yeah.
But you ain't finna be on me tens of thousands of dollars and think I'm not finna just come. I'm thinking I'm not gonna come bring it up.
He put it towards the tax lien. That's what he did. You know how to put that money towards the taxes. They owe the IRS money.
And that's a problem. One thing I can respect about certain people, like Dan, even like Danielle or like Rob and all them, they never profess to have all of this money.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
Yeah.
just like with them, I do feel like they was living outside of their means. Same with like I'm not gonna say really Teresa, because Teresa really kind of didn't know everything, but like Joe Judice, they was all living out of their means, and they was trying to keep up this image for the cameras, and we all know where that gets you.
I think Teresa got lucky that she was able to make cookbooks and sell them. I would not want to know where she.
Oh, y'all, so I just want to go ahead and get into this tea because I'm ready to talk about Salt Lake. So, Jen Shaw has recently been exposed.
Okay, wait, hold on. Before you get into that, I do have to say, just real quick, Mary Cosby and Whitney was the MVP of the reunion for me.
Yeah, I think Heather and Mary.
Heather was good too.
Heather was on their ass, and that was.
And you know what?
She was not playing with Lisa.
She was not.
I have to say, Lisa performed her ass off. She did. She look at that.
She was so boring to me the whole season.
No,
and then
that's
now that
that's
you
what I
hear,
mean. Like she performed.
yeah, I know.
This was her moment. This was her moment.
She was just backpedaling. Like, girl,
yeah,
the main one talking about Jen all season. You talk.
Don't be friends with her, and now look.
Child, it's the way Andy said we gonna take a break.
I love Jen Shaw. Jen Shaw's my girl. Jen Shaw's my girl because you know that's gonna keep you in the show. That's why you gonna do that. But I mean, I don't know. Lisa just,
It's the way Andy said we taking a break, and Lisa and Heather are still arguing.
Good Lord, I love that. We ain't had that kind of organicness in a while.
Yeah,
from any franchise.
Yeah.
Listen, Mary left me with a word. My girl said, "No." When Jen was like, "You should take your own advice." I don't want to be friends with you. That's the difference.
She told her. She said, "I'm not talking to you."
Put your hand down, babe. Put your hand down.
Put your hand down.
When Lisa brought up her church, don't bring up my church. I don't bring up the alcohol.
Mary was over these girls. When I tell you, Mary was over these girls.
She was over it.
I said, I'm here for all of it.
She ain't got no friends. She was like, I don't think Heather really likes me either.
Did y'all see Heather's face? Heather was like,
I like you.
I
think Heather realized in that moment, this bitch is actually crazy.
Yeah, she don't give a
her and Jen are crazy. I'm sorry, but it's always gonna be Mary over Jen.
I think Mary's crazy. I think Mary's crazy, and some of the shit she does is okay. But I do think she's great for the show.
Yeah.
Poor Whitney.
They both are.
Whitney was sitting there like, girl, you gonna come to me next?
Like, they better know this season 2, they better know not to cut them damn scenes with Mary and put Mary in some more scenes.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
They did her dirty with the scenes because she
made her so dirty.
She made up for it at the reunion, though.
She did, and she didn't have to perform.
I'm glad everybody's coming back though.
And that monologue she gave about her
husband, they started filming, so they might.
I felt that monologue.
Yeah, they brought everybody back.
I felt that monologue in my spirit when she was talking about her husband. She had to do what she had to do. I mean, look, if they tell you I'm gonna inherit all this money,
yeah,
I'm just be like, can I have a side nigga?
Yeah, I probably like.
Can I have a side boo? Because I'm going to.
But the thing is, Robert Senior, now that I know, because they was making it seem like Robert Senior was like really like her grandma's age.
20
when he was younger than her grandma. So he's closer to her age than he was to her grandma. So
I mean, he never even been around her as a child like that. He probably was in this shit.
I realized that.
But I agree with her though, because that was probably like the toughest decision of her life.
Yeah, and I felt her heart. In that moment, I felt her heart. Like I felt like she was genuine. So I kind of.
But the thing is, that type of thing, well, my grandma told me that type of thing, especially in a state like Utah, that's really, it's because the world is more modernized, so things like that don't tend to happen now today. Mm-hmm. But my grandma said stuff like that always happens.
Inherent.
They want to keep all their money in like their family. They didn't want no outsiders to get their money.
They don't want no outsiders because they fear gold diggers and all this other
stuff. Yeah.
Okay, that makes
She
sense.
got her cousins cleaning her house.
And you would never think they was cousins.
It was the moment of the reunion when Meredith was just sitting there like, I can just sit back and watch. I ain't gotta get involved.
Meredith, I like Meredith though, but I do think
I love
Meredith.
Meredith.
It was just the way she sat there.
No, when she was like, I don't have nothing to do with this.
Exactly. Like I'm just
I'm not a part of this conversation.
Conversation.
I'm disengaging.
I'm not engaging in this. Why would I share this with this group? Honestly.
Meredith be quick to leave and disengage, and I love it.
Yeah, she does.
She can't do that next season because girl.
And one thing about Meredith, that tone don't change.
It don't.
That monotone tone don't change.
If I said it like that, and
I don't think how do y'all feel about her and Jen's friendship here? Like, do you think Jen and Meredith can work it out after Jen talked about her marriage?
I mean, it can be fixed, but at the same time, I would feel like they need to just have a private conversation about, look, I don't like what you said about my husband, bitch.
Yeah.
Period. But honestly, I mean, I feel like it can work out. I feel like it can. To a certain extent.
For Jen's sake, I'm gonna need her to do a lot of work and stuff out. I'm gonna need her to take notes from Nene and do an apology tour for season 2. If she have any hopes, because except for Mary. Mary is Jen's Kenya. Don't knock on that door. Don't do it. But everybody else.
I don't think her and Meredith are gonna work.
You don't think so?
I don't think Meredith trusts her.
No, I think because I don't think she trusts her. Not only just because of the whole what she said about her marriage or whatever, but like when she gets mad, the way she handled them.
Shut the fuck up.
I don't think Meredith is like really. I really don't think she's like used to that. And then on top of that, then you were saying stuff about my marriage, so now it's just like, I don't really want.
I think she just needs to put the bottle down. Maybe that's what she needs to do.
Put the bottle down.
No, I don't even think it's the alcohol. I think that's really her, because obviously that receipt that RJ about to play.
Yeah,
she wasn't drunk then.
Yeah. So let's talk about that. So Jen has recently been exposed by her stylist. I think it's her stylist.
Yeah, her stylist.
And claiming
for designer thing or something like that.
Yeah, he says she mentally and emotionally and verbally abuses her team. She talks to them down, like she treats them like he compared it to a zoo. What's the man who trained?
Zookeeper?
He compared her to a zookeeper.
And this was recent because she said in the video. So this was recent.
So I'm gonna actually play the audio right now. So y'all let me know. I'm gonna play it and y'all let me know if y'all can hear it.
I apologize. I'm sorry that. Okay, well, guess what? Do I blame you and say, oh, it's your fault? Hey, Bravo, it's Colin's fault? Huh? It's his fault? No, it's mine. There's no fucking communication, no nothing. You really, really let me down. Really fucking let me down. I'm sorry. And you've been lying. Another lie. I went off on her ass about the fucking fire pit. She's like, I never lit the candles on there. And I'm like, wait, what? I saw it on the camera. I brought you into my fucking family. I put everybody else, I believed everybody else other than you. I fucking believed everyone. Were you lying on everyone this whole time? No. Do you know how many nights I have spent wasting my personal time? You want to talk about you're sitting here going, oh, you blame it on me and everyone else why you're not getting anything done, right? That's what you told me last week, right? Oh, Jen, because I have to do all this. I've been at your house. That's why I can't do anything, correct? Okay, do you know how many fucking nights you fucking were at my house and I was up at night because you're fucking bullshit? Do you? Do you? I apologize. I'm sorry that. Okay, well, guess what? Do I blame you and say, oh, it's your fault? Hey, Bravo, it's Colin's fault? Huh? It's his fault? No, it's mine! So own your shit!
felt like I was hearing The Exorcist. That's how loud she was.
Apparently, y'all, they are filming for season 2. And we will kind of see this play out on the show. So they're currently filming season 2 right now.
So turn your mic up, RJ.
Yeah, we can't really hear you.
Hold on. Can y'all hear me? Hello?
We
can't hear
we
you.
still can't hear you.
Child, Jen done drowned out the mic.
Okay.
All that damn screaming.
Do you? Do
It
you?
was, no, it was the heels for me. The
We
heels.
still can't hear you, RJ.
Yes.
Them heels was clicking like a school administrator when you skipping.
Yes.
Them heels gave me when Monique was chasing Candace vibes. Monique walked out them steps. I said, "Oh Lord, this is a scene from a
RJ, we
movie."
still can't hear you. What happened?
What? Jen really took the mic. What happened?
Okay. Hello, can y'all hear me?
There you go.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
hear you now. You're perfect.
But yeah, ooh, child.
I'm surprised you didn't have the video. I saw the video I saw was when she was screaming about, "I'm still gonna do the fucking reunion. I'm still gonna do the reunion." I think I saw the end of it. You had the beginning. I ain't heard that one.
Yeah, that was I think that was the beginning. That might have been the beginning, but I haven't heard the full thing. But that's just what I can gather.
If I was Jen, I would be trying to get that taken down from everywhere. Just don't let anybody hear this.
I don't think she's there yet. I don't think
You know they asked Andy about it. A fan asked Andy about it. I'll watch what happens.
he said, "Well, it's since y'all know she won't fake it for the cameras."
And then he
Honestly,
gonna
I thought that at first. I thought she was faking. I thought she was just
The
faking for the
bitch is
camera.
crazy.
it was an Andy
I stopped
response.
thinking after that dinner with her and Mary. Remember when she was like, "Oh, stop doing your eyes like that," and Mary told her to get up and leave. I knew at that moment this bitch is just crazy.
I realized after Vegas.
I realized
What's up, Whitney?
Yeah, because that's when she was like, she didn't like have like a real drink. So it was like, oh wow, like did you really just like that?
But her style
realized-
said she drinks from the time she wakes up to the time they finish filming.
I realized this after she popped off on Whitney for no reason, for just association. Fuck you too, Whitney. Like, what did Whitney do?
I was
Yeah.
like, psycho.
Hmm.
I said, this girl's psycho. Definitely certified.
Very much so. That's why Mary said, we just never gonna be friends. From episode 1, Mary knew me and Jen just not gonna work out.
Do y'all think there's hope for their relationship?
No, I don't want them to be friends.
I feel like it was never really that serious, so I don't think that they'll be besties. Because I feel like with them, they're two of a kind too.
They're oil and water.
Yeah,
they're a little oil and water, kind of like Heather.
Not a Candy and Nene vibe.
Yeah, just a little.
Yeah, I don't know if I would say Candy and Nene vibes. I would say,
Candy and Nene vibe.
They don't give me that. But Candy and Nene, they never really went like that.
You know what?
They like want each other blood.
You know what? Actually, no, I can't say that. I was gonna say Nene and Sheree, but Nene and Sheree never went for blood like that.
Yeah, they never went that far either. Yeah, this one I don't even think we could compare them to nobody.
You really can't.
Well, Sheree did talk about Nene's son stealing at a Walmart.
Oh Lord, y'all not gonna do this. We're not gonna do this.
Shoplifting. Who shoplifted?
You shoplift.
Wasn't your son shoplifting at the wall?
It wasn't as deep as Jen and Mary went.
Yeah, it wasn't that. It still wasn't even that deep. It ain't even go that far. You need to shut that one down quick.
I was about to say Jen and Mary carried on the damn near the whole season every time they saw each other.
But I feel like Jen kind of carried that. I do feel like Mary could have been a little more sensitive to her situation, but Jen kind of did carry that on. Like, you mad because something like that, you smell like hospital?
I feel like Mary was sensitive at first, but then you could tell Mary's not that.
I don't like the smell of hospital. And I
Yeah.
when people come around me, I be like, yo, you smell like hospital.
Yeah.
I can't do it. Like
I think Mary was genuinely trying to figure out, are you mad at me because I said it smelled like hospital? Like, I think Mary was low-key confused, like, is this really what this argument is about?
Yeah, I really don't get Jen.
But Mary did apologize, even from the first episode. She apologized. She gave Jen a hug. That was all of Jen.
Yeah.
But then Jen just didn't want to let go.
And
Girl, like,
didn't really do for her to have all those assistants. I just don't get it.
Yeah, I don't understand either.
Like you have like
Like I get that she explained her job, but like, why do you need that? Why do you need that many assistants?
not 10.
Yeah, that's
that's probably why she went off on all of them. If you got all these assistants for no reason, girl, and you already
how much
crazy.
do they get paid? Like, what kind of money are you making that you got the money to pay for 10 assistants?
Well, Bravo. Well, I mean, Monique did say the Bravo checks little, so.
Monique said there's certain YouTubers that make higher than some of these housewives do.
Well, we all know that.
Well, we already knew Atlanta was. I think Atlanta was the only ones that was getting really high paid like that because
Yeah, I think they're the only ones that got people that get over $1 million. Teresa just not getting $1 million salary.
And Kenya gets paid as well, and she can't even afford a nanny. So, but she has to pay Mark alimony, so she can't.
One of her fans kept trying to argue with me about that. They kept calling Drew desperate. I said, "How you calling Drew desperate?"
Y'all don't know what she promised that man. Y'all don't know what she promised that man. Y'all don't know how much she paid him to fake on that show like they was a happy couple. Y'all don't know what she said to that man. So y'all cannot speak to nobody. Be an asshole, this and that. Y'all don't know how she treated Mark. Y'all don't know what the fuck she's sending text messages and sending to that man. So I'm not gonna blame him for treating her like that. Because look how she treat everybody else on that damn show.
Listen,
one thing about what you read, you gonna sow it.
You gonna sow
in different ways. She check everybody else, but she can't check Mark. Now check that.
I'm not like that with people that I love.
Bitch, please.
Girl.
And that's why Aunt Lori cussed your ass out when you try to do your ambush on your own mama.
Where is Aunt Lori?
She stopped fucking with her after she did that ambush. She told her not to do it. She said, "Let me set it up so you and your mama can clear this up." Kenya gonna rent a bus, put all her family on the bus, except for Aunt Lori, and go ride up to the mama house for camera time.
I will say that I'm not gonna say that scene pissed me.
My thing is, and you going up there with the camera, what did you think was gonna happen?
Aunt Lori told her not to go up there. She did it anyway for camera time. Kenya is a camera time hoe. She
should have did what Nene did.
This is her biggest acting role.
She did what Nene did. I mean, she should have did what Nene did when Nene went to find who her blood father was, and she went to meet with the man. Yes, the cameras were there, but the camera didn't just go up into the man's face. Like, they actually had a private conversation, a private DNA test. We ain't seen that.
Like consent had to be involved with it.
Yes.
Kenya just said,
the door with Bravo cameras in her face. You really thought she was gonna open the door? Kenya, please.
I would have locked the damn door too. Who was this coming up to my house?
Somebody DM me something. You don't have no compassion. She went to therapy. I don't give a fuck. Kenya,
she don't have compassion.
I don't have no compassion for this girl. I don't. Kenya can sit there and cry all day. She can literally write a book about how she cries every day, and I still would not give a fuck. Because look how you act on that show, baby. Look how you treat your fans. Look how you treat people. You talk nasty. You wear a wig. You still won't claim it, girl. All them extensions, all them. Kenya Moore hair care is not in Sally Beauty anymore. You got it liquidated. Please tell the truth. And if somebody don't,
they did.
Yes.
Oh, now when her fan that was just trying to argue with me for 2 days, let me go back and say that to them.
If you look it up, it says out of service. It's not in Sally Beauty anymore.
They was getting bad reviews anyway.
It's been liquidated. And you broke.
Shamia said that still had water in it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And the girl said she used her edge control. Her edges fell out. So let's talk about that.
I ain't gonna lie. I knew it was a Kenya fan in my comments when I don't know if y'all saw, but Married to Medicine has a fan page now, and they was bringing up Jackie and Simone, and I said, I hope they fix it because they're the realest relationship out of all these other housewives shows. And it had to be a Kenya fan. They came in saying, oh, what does that have to do with anything? A hit dog will holler. Are you mad because it's true? Are you mad because it's realer than Ken? Any of her friendships?
And I do want to issue out an exclusive read to a certain Instagram page.
Not an exclusive read.
Yeah. To a certain Instagram page.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Yeah.
Where's my blanket? Hold on.
Let me get a shot for this read though.
Yeah, hold on. Let me get a shot.
A certain Instagram
Hey,
page.
already.
A certain Instagram page decided that it would be cute to come for me. I don't know if y'all would know this page, but I have no problem calling.
Y'all let me know when it's done.
Yeah, y'all know I have no problem calling names. This page is called Be Quiet or Be whatever. They post random, reality show
Yeah.
show blog. And they thought it was necessary to come for me about Kenya Moore because I call her Skinya. Let me tell you something, baby boy or girl, whatever you want to be today. Let me tell you something about me. I may be cute, but I ain't blind. And I can see through the bullshit in your fake page. So while you're talking from several other fake pages coming at me on Instagram, let me tell you something, boo. Your one follower will even equal up to the thousands in my bank account, baby boy. So let me tell you this. While you're sitting there applying your fake lashes every night, I'm collecting checks while you're applying makeup at Sally Beauty, bitch. Don't come for me unless you want to get rid.
Is it over?
Oh, it ain't over. And let me tell you this. And you want to come for my successful music career? Okay, I've written for Chrisette Michelle. I've written for Christina DeBarge. I have a reputable established business, an established record label. Don't come for me, okay? And you're still clicking out on Instagram, okay? I get paid for promo. You get paid to suck dick. It's a difference. Now don't come for me.
To that.
Don't come for me without a condom because I'll fuck the shit out you. Just like the people doing Grindr. Anyways, next topic.
Kiara, is it safe to come out?
Should we release his real name?
Y'all.
Is it safe? Is it safe?
It's safe.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Kiara, he said he will fuck you.
It's a little cold out here now.
Any other takers? Okay.
Chad, that was a tagline. He said, don't come for me with a condom because I will fuck.
Fuck this shit out of you.
Now, don't.
Wow.
Please don't come for me. Don't come for me. I'm telling you, I'm the real Reed Assassin. Don't come for me.
Period.
I just had to check them right quick. Thank you. Because they've been calling for me, so I had to answer. Thank you.
Listen, I said this on my story.
And that was free. And that was a free read. Next one ain't gonna be free, boo.
Listen, I said it on my story. I said nobody got no balls in a fake page. And a fake page responded and they got so upset. I said, exhibit A.
One's trying to suck my dick on Grindr.
Kiara, pass me the bottle. You know what? I don't even drink, but give me.
Yeah.
It always be like that though, because that King fan that was arguing with me for 2 damn days tried to go on my Instagram and say something about me. I said, now how you gonna go on my Instagram try to say something about me?
And
you have no followers and no pictures.
Yes. This bitch had a nerve to call me broke. I said, bitch, I get paid.
Nothing that you say is valid over here. You can't say something about me or the way I look. How do you look?
How do you
look?
We all want to know. I just had to that bitch because that bitch been coming for me for weeks now, and I ain't been saying nothing. So yeah,
I told one page, I was like, I could be the ugliest bitch in the world, but we don't even know if you're 70, 64, 48, or 12.
Child, they 14.
Words of page parts. We don't know whether you a child molester or axe murderer.
They 14 in the closet, impressed about me. Okay, so you
my problem is they treat the comments like we're actually on the show. We are not on the show.
Like, oh my god!
And I let the shit slide.
It's not that deep for back and forth.
And I let the shit slide when the whole Monique and Candace fight was going on, and I commented on it. He came at me about that. I kind of he came shit. I would say Shem because the fact that I won't say transgender because I'm not even gonna give him that respect because I love my transgender women and men out there, and the way he looks, you're not even in the category. You're not even.
Let's stop right there. You ain't even gotta say more.
Yeah, you're not even in that category. Not with Revlon makeup, please. Anyways.
You can always buy it at Amazon. I always see it on that way.
Period. Or go to Walmart.
Bitch, please. Bitch, please. You're a prostitute. Shut up.
Oh wow. I think it was Teresa that said it. Prostitution whore.
Prostitution
Instagram
whore.
prostitution whore. That's just what it
I ain't gonna lie. As much shit as I give Teresa, that was her best read yet. You were engaged 19 times. Come on now. I want to ask Danielle like
I just
19
had to get that
times.
off my chest.
I feel you. Go ahead.
I had to get that off my chest. I've been holding
Times
it.
they be asking for it.
Sometimes
Okay.
exactly.
They be asking for it. They be asking for it.
They be asking for it, and I let a lot of shit slide. And I'm not the type of person that goes on any platform and do anything. I say my opinion. It is what it is, and I don't reply to bitches. But when you keep constantly coming for me, you're on fake pages coming for me. Then we got a problem.
It'd be the co-signers for me when they comment on you and
I
then
feel like if you have
somebody
to make
goes,
I feel like if you have to make a fake page for anything, it's time to check your mental health.
Yeah.
It's time to hang it up. Obviously, you don't have a job. You haven't worked since I don't know when. You know, the last job in public record was the courthouse.
I ain't gonna say nothing because Josh, you know what page I'm thinking about.
When you were stealing out of Target. Yeah.
You talking about the page that was reactivated today?
Because I got the court doc. I printed out the court documents. So let me get those too.
Wait, hold on.
Court documentation.
Now,
You got the
Kiara,
affidavit?
You told me it was safe to come out.
We got.
I thought it was. I thought it was.
Yeah, we printed out the actual court documents. Since motherfuckers want to come for me. Yeah, you were stealing out of Target in Greensboro, North. Yeah.
North Carolina.
Over $50 in merchandise.
Not petty theft.
Petty theft. Petty.
Never caught stealing out the stuff.
Ever. You better be quiet. Be quiet.
You got a mugshot. Mama, you got a mugshot. Your mama got a mugshot. Your brother got a mugshot.
Wait. Time out. Wait.
You got a mugshot. Your mama got a mugshot. Your brother got a mugshot.
Oh, Lord.
Please, bitch. I know why the jailbird sings, and it ain't you. Huh?
Looks like the apple damn sure didn't fall far from the tree.
That apple never made it on the floor.
Never made it on the floor.
The apple never detached. It's still hanging on to
It's still hanging on.
By a thread, and you won't ride my thread, hoe, because I got people riding on this bitch already, and you ain't one of them, punk asshole.
Oh my Lord.
Like I said, the phrase of the night, if you come to me without a condom, I will fuck the shit out you, so don't try it.
And you'll still end up pregnant with twins. Lord, let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Enough about cum dumpsters and more.
Oh.
Oh Lord.
Enough about that. Back to positivity.
Married to Medicine's back.
Yes.
Married to Medicine is back. Meghan Markle.
Oh Lord. I forgot about that.
I just want to get y'all opinion on this because this was crazy to me. I wasn't shocked that her experience what her experience was is what it was. I wasn't shocked about it because I'm like, everybody know the royals, they don't really fuck with black people.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody really knows that.
I will say, I remember when they first announced they were getting married and she was moving into the castle. Everybody was scared for her. Like,
I was like, her life.
I remember those days. So this don't surprise me. This is what we were scared of.
It was overplaying. It was overplaying dumb for me.
Yes.
Oprah was like, so you need to tell me, girl.
You already knew that.
Oprah be trying to play like shit.
But I will say, I thought it was a little kind of crazy that they were having conversations about how dark the baby would be.
Yeah.
She's not even a dark skinned woman. Her mom is not even. Her mom is clearly black, but her mom's not even a dark skinned woman. So,
her dad.
But even if the baby was dark though, like what? I don't understand. Like at this age and time, you're worried about how dark a child is going to be.
Yeah,
it
was giving me very much colorism OG vibes.
And I heard they asked her, allegedly they asked her, did she? I guess they were planning the wedding and what she wanted food wise. So somebody asked her, did she want fried chicken?
I would say yes. I wouldn't have been offended.
I'm like, bitch, I want fried chicken. I want fried
Yeah, I want collard
chicken,
greens.
Fried chicken, macaroni and cheese, yams. I want all of it.
Child, add
And
the
make sure
cool
you
ones.
season it well.
No, I would have been like,
know.
oh no, somebody in my family is cooking. Y'all ain't gotta worry about
See, they didn't want my ghetto ass in that
it. Yeah.
the castle because I'd be like, we can't trap me, get some more.
Okay.
But she should. I mean, people keep saying she should have known, but I just feel like when you're in love, you don't really.
You ain't think about that.
She won't think
Yeah.
about it. She met a prince. Like she fell in love with a prince. Like, and this man was head over heels. I did not like in the interview though how he was defending his country. I feel like if you married with a child to this lady, you need to be defending your family. And the fact that he was like, I'm not gonna speak badly on my country. It's still my.
But that is where he grew up, so you know.
But come on.
I mean, he don't have to necessarily speak bad on him, but it's the fact, like, damn, like, defend your wife, defend your child.
I would just be like, what they did to her was absolutely disgusting, and the fact that he didn't say that,
yeah,
it just was like, I would have punched him in the damn face once the camera's cut off. Like, damn, why the fuck you ain't defend me?
Not punch him in front of Oprah.
Okay.
But I feel like, you know, at the same time, no matter what they are, like, it's kind of like only like family. So it's like, you know, at the same time, yeah, he's gonna defend his wife, but at the same time, I don't think he's gonna all the way want to go against his family.
Yeah. And then, you know, them royals.
I kind of feel like he's stuck, and I don't really blame him all the way because I kind of feel like he's kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place.
Yeah.
That's why I sent y'all.
And the fact that he's gonna be a prince, that's fucked up.
Like, it's easier. Yeah, they were being very, very nasty, but it's easier said than done. Like when this is like your kind of like only family, the only family you really ever known, especially.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I'd rather Megan than Kenya. Now imagine Kenya as a princess. Actually, don't imagine that. Never mind.
Who would marry her?
The princess of Mount Trashmore.
Mark wouldn't even marry her.
This is what I need This is what I need Twirlnadoes to understand. If Kenya,
not Twirlnadoes. You are shady.
They done twirled. Listen, they done twirled. They done twirled so much in these comments. It don't make no sense. Like, if Kenya's gonna be a villain, you're not supposed to like the villain. So if you have people that are saying that Kenya's not supposed to be doing certain things, you should be happy because she's doing her job. But it'd be the people that be like, oh, y'all want to villainize her and Portia's the real villain and y'all want to talk about this person, that person. I'm like, oh.
How the hell is Portia a villain? All she do is live her damn life.
Because Portia is Kenya's main what's the word, antagonist, so they don't like that.
She's been paying her dust. I don't even understand.
She don't give her nothing. I feel like
listen, I had to learn a long time ago. When you ignore somebody, it eats them. It eats them alive. When you ignore somebody, they want to come back at you because now they feel like you're challenging them. So when Portia's ignoring Kenya, just like that whole Charleston trip, Kenya has to find her way. Like, oh, Portia, can you get off the phone? Even though you was on your phone 5 seconds ago. That's a problem when I'm on my phone. Oh, okay.
Portia just know how to handle Kenya now. She know how to.
Yeah, I think she's just at this point. The back and forth has been going on for so many years, and I really do feel like, as a person, I feel like Portia has actually grown as a person. So it's like
she want
me. I
feel
like when she did like all that anger management, the therapy thing. I kind of feel like that
helped
change her whole outlook. Yeah, I feel like it helped a lot. I feel like it changed her whole outlook on things and the way she like tends to handle people. And I just feel like Kenya wants to drag her back down to that place back in season 6 when she snatched her up off that damn couch and dragged her on the floor. But you're not getting that.
She want her to pop her.
It bothers me that she won't do that. She
want her to drag her. She want her to like pop.
Like, even at the reunion, I still feel like Portia will pay her dust. Like, you're nothing.
I want Portia.
Your storyline this season was trying to antagonize me and paying your husband out on me.
I really think that's what she's gonna. I feel like she's gonna give her like dust. Like, girl, I'm not addressing you. You're old, tired, and wrapped.
Because I feel Portia. That's how I am. Like if I just don't fuck with you, I just don't fuck with you. There's no need
Yes,
for a back and forth.
it's seasons later. I done verbally assaulted you. I physically assaulted you.
What to
What
do?
more can we do?
What more can we do? At this point, I'm gonna just piss on you.
Okay.
Give you a golden
That's
shower.
the best option. Because it's just like, girl, you miserable, you old, your skin is cracking. They say black
Your neck is like very fat.
neck is fat
Yeah.
and wrinkled. The beauty pageant regimen has worn out.
You know
Look
how
mess. Your
you know
boobs
how
is terrible. Your clothes don't fit. It's just like it's all over the place. Your hair nap. Ooh, child, that head.
Ooh,
you know how
Lord.
you know how you can tell that it bothers Kenya that Portia doesn't respond. You have Drew here who's giving you everything.
Everything.
You don't take it there with Drew. You decide to take it with the girl that's ignoring you. Portia literally said, "This conversation has nothing to do with me. Have your conversation." Oh, but no. See, you want to be rude. So I'm gonna just wait for you. Yeah.
Let's talk about the inconsistencies, though. You keep saying Drew's looking for a moment, but what are you looking for with Portia?
That's what I keep saying. Every episode, you're looking for a moment.
The inconsistencies, the backpedaling. It's the mental fuckery for me. And you can play the twirl crew, but you can't play me because it's just like, girl, we see you for all these seasons. We finally see you for who you are. Ken, you're an evil bitch. Everyone knows it.
It's the people in the comments.
In the words of Teresa, you're a cunt.
Everybody sees you who you are. You can't be mad because we finally see you. You're an evil bitch. Nene was right. You're evil. Your horns are growing bigger every time we see you. It is just what it is. We learn to accept you. We know you're.
They get bigger with age.
Yeah, we take it for what you are now. You're an evil bitch. We know it, and we're like, okay, Kenya's evil.
It's the people in the comments.
Yeah.
It's the people in the comments that be like, "Oh, Portia's been gunning at Kenya. What has Portia done this season to Kenya? Please tell me."
Yes. Let me know.
She literally has never said anything negative about her. You can't think
Portia.
of one negative thing.
Oh,
Besides
Portia.
on the after show when she finally was fed up. But
Mhm.
she ain't said nothing about her.
Oh, Portia's been shading her. Kenya shades everybody.
She just said she had bad skin, and she does.
Yeah.
But even still, Kenya shades everybody, including her bestie, the bride to be.
Yeah.
That's my thing. How you gonna shade the bestie?
Because that ain't her real bestie, and Cynthia needs to realize this.
Realize that. Thank you.
And one thing I can say about like the difference between Nene and Kenya, whenever Nene and Cynthia fell out, then Nene said whatever. But when they were friends, Nene never said nothing negative about Cynthia.
Nothing.
Child, Kenya gave Cynthia.
But here you go with Kenya. Oh, do you know about this one, that one? Trying to embarrass her about the wine cellar.
I will never forgive her for trying to justify that. Like, what? You know this girl don't know about wine. Talking about some. Oh, well, we can teach her then. Bitch, that ain't the point. You just did this on camera.
Yes, you know Cynthia started that business for the show.
What if a business person was watching and they decided?
I don't think Cynthia started because she liked wine, but I don't think that was right to embarrass her.
I don't think it's a good niche for her, being that she's not a fan favorite.
Yeah.
You know, I see if she was like a big fan favorite and everybody knew you for wine, like we know Cynthia, wine. But when we talk about Cynthia, we can't think of nothing. When you think of Cynthia, what's the first thing pop in your head? Cynthia Bailey.
Beautiful.
Her failed Bailey agency.
Supermodel. Pre-Housewives.
Didn't it go bankrupt?
I said
that was all Peter.
And I feel like where Eva, it's hard to be random. I feel like where Eva fucked up at, Eva, you should have took us on your modeling gigs. You should have took us to a photo shoot. You know,
how do we know she had any?
Old business.
I'm not gonna lie. To her defense, they did cut out a lot of her business scenes. They did.
What business? What business Eva got?
Her
except for the one she stole from the girl, the jewelry line. The one she stole from the girl. What other business?
But not even that. I hate when they say, "Oh, they cut out scenes and put these scenes in." They can't use scenes that you didn't act the fool if you wasn't acting the
And they only show what they think is important, and obviously the business.
Exactly. So what does that tell you?
Okay.
You say you was walking a runway. The only runway you was walking was on the way to runway in Walmart. You was modeling in Walmart's runway, bitch.
I thought she was a print model.
Child.
I ain't never seen her walk no runway.
Who, Eva or Cynthia?
Both.
Eva. No, Cynthia was a runway model.
Cynthia was popping back in the day though. But when the last Cynthia booked the modeling gig?
Season 3.
Season 3.
She gotta go. Cynthia gotta go. Kenya's on the chop.
She was handpicked.
Cynthia, that's another thing. She was handpicked. She ain't auditioned. She don't know what auditions are.
The only way, honestly, this is probably the worst season of Real Housewives of Atlanta in the history.
Damn.
It is what it is. I'm sorry, but it is what it is.
I ain't gonna say it's the worst, but so far it has been the slowest paced.
Probably the worst season for me. And I like Drew though. I just feel like
I think in the beginning, yeah, but I feel like now they picked it up.
I feel like if they want the show to continue, they're gonna have to build the show around Portia.
You think so?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I think they need to keep Latoya. She's a nutcase.
I feel like they need to keep Latoya. They need to bring back Shamari.
She's a nutcase. Ooh.
Yes. Child, this is why
I don't even think about like building around Portia, but they do have to. They have to start going for that younger.
No, they have to have organic, like how it first started in the general nucleus. Portia still talks to Shamari, you know.
Yeah. So
Shamari's cool with Drew. They know each other from back in the day. So she knows. They need a nucleus. Like when they first started, Nene was the nucleus. She knew these girls. They had Lucy Wu. She knew that it was a general nucleus. They all were friends. They need that organicness back, because even the scene with Kenya and Drew, that shit was so forced. That shit was so.
Very.
I think Drew's intentions were pure though.
I really think Drew.
Very much.
I really think Drew wanted to get. She thought she could change. I think Drew thought she can. She was the only one that can get through. I think she thought she can get through to Kenya. I really think
people was talking about.
The thing is, people they never want to give. They always keep saying Drew was coming for Kenya. Don't forget, Drew actually fucking liked Kenya. She actually wanted to be friends with Kenya.
She said she really looked up to her as an actress and as
she really did.
She did. She said
she was doing things that Drew wanted to do, and Drew thought she could learn from her.
They love to play the amnesia card. They just forget that Drew actually liked Kenya. They forget that Latoya and Kenya came for Drew because they was trying to defend Kenya, talking about Kenya didn't talk about her wig. If you are talking about me to somebody and they are laughing and entertaining with you, you're talking about me too.
Not me. Mm-hmm.
You laughed and asked what
you're not down the shit.
You went in your confessional and said Drew's wig was bad. Girl, the wig on your head is bad. How about that?
Yes. Girl, with them nappy ass roots. Please.
I don't know if y'all saw Walk What Happens Live, but Miss Lawrence was like, he hated that look.
The braid,
the braid, the confessional with the braids and the shingling shings, like.
Yeah, I ain't like that.
The ode to Black Panther.
Like, was she trying to audition for Coming Back to America? Because it didn't work.
It's okay. Garcelle got that covered. Don't even touch that.
They didn't give Garcelle no scenes in that movie though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, say it again?
I'm mad they didn't give Garcelle no scenes in the movie though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they did my baby.
It's okay. My girl, she's still.
I didn't see it yet.
It was. Don't rush.
You don't know that.
I wouldn't say don't rush to the couch to go see
it. Please.
It was giving me High School Musical.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. You know, when you're an actual working actress, you don't have time to film a lot of scenes. So, you know, I understand, Garcelle. It's okay.
My boo is booked and busy and paid.
Exactly.
Doing
How Richard's the learner.
Oh, Lord.
Lisa Rinna to learn.
She's still hoping to be a part of that scary movie she was in umpteen years ago.
Halloween.
Chapel, you had a supporting role in that movie. Chaba.
It still hasn't come out. They said COVID put a hold on it, but I feel like they're just not going to come out.
Kyle died in the first 10 minutes. So what is we pressed about?
It's like the ghost her gonna come back or something.
And I hope Sutton get in Erica ass this season. How the fuck Erica came for Denise?
Oh, yeah. About that. They apparently Sutton's been doing a lot. according to Garcelle. She's been doing a lot this season.
She said Sutton's been stirring the pot.
Mm-hmm.
And they said
I love
Tiffany,
it.
they
I
said
love to hear it.
the new girl,
Crystal.
Crystal. They said she's been. I get her and Tiffany from Dallas. I be getting.
You know, I feel so
That
bad
same
for
vibe.
Tiffany because I can't get into Dallas, but I feel like if Tiffany was on something else, I would like her.
Bravo dropped the ball. They should have put Tiffany on Married to Medicine Dallas.
That probably would have kept the show alive.
Because it just seemed like those girls, they don't work. They just spend their husband's money. They don't got no jobs. Tiffany has a real job. She's saving people's lives. Like, she's responsible for people's lives, and they can't understand that.
It's like what you were saying earlier, RJ. It's like you have to have that group of people who actually have some kind of relation to each other. Like, I know you from this. Like, but when you throw random girls together, like, what are we supposed to build off of? I don't know.
That's what Atlanta is doing. They just tossed Drew in there.
Like, I feel like it started. I love Kim Fields, but I feel like it started with her. Like, if you're gonna, they knew Nene was leaving, so they, and I guess in Bravo's mind, they said we need like a really.
I feel like what they're trying to do is, I feel like they be trying to put people in there that have a certain name to them.
Yes, that's what
to
I'm
attract
saying.
ratings, but at the same time,
they have to know these people.
Yeah, it still needs to be an organic feeling. It can't feel made up.
Yeah.
Because now look at y'all, they just rushed this whole season because nothing was happening in the beginning of the season.
Like,
because they don't even fucking know each other like that.
Like, we love Drew, but Cynthia don't know Drew. She met her one time at her engagement party. That's all.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Trying to act like they best friends, and every time, and that's why Cynthia ain't defending her because she's like, I barely know this bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Season 11, Cynthia said, I really never shot with Shamari like that. We only shot in group scenes, so I really don't know her like that. Like, come on, Bravo, stop this.
They did Shamari wrong, though. They need to bring Shamari back.
Yeah, they did.
Yes.
I love Shamari.
Listen, we wouldn't even be talking about Strippergate if Shamari was here. Shamari would be the stripper.
Yeah, Shamari
would have took Tanya and Portia for a ride.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I hate how they trying to play Tanya and create this.
Oh, I'm so mad about that.
Like Tanya should have owned it and stuff like that. Tanya is a businesswoman. That girl has a tech business. These white people do not want to hear about you fucking no stripper.
And once again,
the only thing I will say though, I don't think Tanya should have stopped filming because the only person who was really making a big deal was Kenya. It wasn't like this whole like gang up thing. Because at first I thought it was like a gang up type of thing. But it was just Kenya. I wouldn't have left. I would have been like, girl, what? I would have been like, Portia, girl, whatever you. I fucked them, whatever.
I think if Tanya had a peach, she would have stayed. But I think Tanya was just tired, and she knew that as a friend, she didn't have to be here.
Tanya from Canada, she just want to have fun, drink.
That's what I'm saying. She was just a fun girl. This was like.
I agree, but I just think I don't feel like that was enough of a reason. I get what y'all saying, but I don't think it was enough to.
Well, then again, you gotta remember.
She was that girl where she ready. You know, she ready to battle. But
not even ready to battle. Like I wouldn't have. If it was me, I wouldn't even have battled.
But then you gotta
remember.
Girl,
it's at the end of the day, it's your word against ours. That is not on camera. So whether we did it or not, you don't know. You can keep saying it till you blue in the face. Do you have proof? No.
It was the way.
I'm going back to Canada, child.
She played the scene.
She said, I'm going back to Canada. I ain't got time.